We offer organic and natural products.
Yes.
There is a difference.
Yeah.
And in the product line, it's quite head to toe. So we've got hair products like shampoos, conditioners. We've got masks, scalp oil treatments, and gels.
We have such a great interview. We're talking to a whole CEO, my darling. So, first things first, Ilotu, all-Namibian old cosmetics and manufacturing company. They're aiming to restore and rehabilitate the human body as a whole. You know, not just bits and pieces. You're ashy here, but you're moisturized there. No, that's not how they're going to be doing things. So, they're also providing customers with organic and natural cosmetics. Fitness and health services is what she also offers, as well as internship, mentorship programs. And all of these help to complete one's overall well-being through partnerships with local tertiary institutions. So now MYD Start-Up this morning to tell us more is qualified designer, professionally trained dancer, fitness health expert, and CEO. And she is Mareka Masule. Oh, Miguel, leave some for us also, man. Leave some titles for also us, man. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. How are you?
I'm so good. I'm so, like, you embody all of those things. Like, you look amazing. Your personality is off the charts. You are well moisturized.
Thank you.
And you know, you're just absolutely gorgeous. So we're so happy to have you here. Let's start things first. How did Ilotu come about?
Sure. Yeah, I feel like Ilotu has always been there. It just became more official in 2017.
Okay.
But ideally, Ilotu it's been my whole life. Ilotu's always existed. It's just kind of been shy somewhere in a basement, but Ilotu's always been there. And I've always wanted to run my own cosmetic company initially. However, it just ended up being this entire wellness and health brand. I just have such a passion for just being able to take care of yourself in so many different ways. So, ultimately, the real backstory of Ilotu came from survival in terms of making money, but survival that later on turned into, wow, this is actually where I should have been all along. Could have had a different way of getting it, but
it would have been nice to have the soft life.
It would have been nice to have a soft life and a less painful way of figuring out my life. But ultimately, it's been such a dream, and I'm living my dream.
Take us through some of the key, products that you have in Ilotu that you can highlight.
Okay, so Ilotu, as you've mentioned in the intro so beautifully, we offer organic and natural products. There is a difference. And in the product line, it's quite head to toe. So we've got hair products like shampoos, conditioners. We've got masks, scalp oil treatments, and gels. And then we go to the body. We've got exfoliating scrubs. We've got body creams. We've got washes and massage oils. And then going down to our feet, we've got some also feet treatments like scrubs and creams again, and some peel-offs and so forth. So it's quite a full range.
You know someone is serious when they have a peel-off, my dear. Those things are real, right? We only know those things at the There by the Spa. I want to talk about the ingredients, because you just mentioned something here that really sparked something in me, because I thought those two words were interchangeable. You said there's a difference between organic and
natural.
Yes, can you expand on that?
Sure. I like to use a mango, which is funny. I actually don't like eating mangoes.
How dare you, ma'am? I am a mango enthusiast.
I think my people in Katima are disappointed.
We are very disappointed in you. Your Katima card is revoked.
It's an overdose, guys. It's an overdose. I'm just tired of it. Sorry. Yeah. But for example, if you take a mango and you happen to smush it up and add some extra soap base to it, then it's organic. It's 100% mango. You want the full benefit of it inside out.
Okay.
However, the shelf life obviously then is compromised because it can't last very long, and it will turn brown and act all funny.
Yeah.
And now if you want it on the natural end, then you'd kind of choose specific parts of the plant itself. Okay, maybe let's go with let's pretend we've extracted an oil from the mango peel.
Yeah.
And because of preservation, you would add a harmless, emphasis on harmless synthetic preservative just to maintain the active ingredient that you want inside the mango. If you're aiming for, let's say, the vitamin F in a mango, I know that's not existing, but that's what we're trying to focus on for the function for your skin. So then you'd add the natural preservative to the product to contain it. So therefore you still have the ingredient from the mango as is. However, you've added something to it to kind of complete it and also help keep it in its amazing form. But because it's synthetic, obviously that means it's somehow not full on straight from the tree, just as is. So that's where they differ. So it's still natural, but you added some stuff to kind of just help support the product.
That's so beautiful. Hey, I learned something new today, and I love learning something new. We're talking to founder and CEO Mareka Masule about Ilotu. For now, we're ringing things up with Cardi B and Kelani.
You don't make it ring.
99 FM, your inspiration station. It is Sibo and Mareka Masule on your inspiration station. If you've just joined us, we're talking Ilotu, an all-Namibian owned cosmetic manufacturing company, and that's where we're going to take things from. All-Namibian Hey Miguel, how did you manage it, and how are you still manufacturing everything here in Namibia?
Sure. Honestly, it can only be God, really. Like it's really just it's something that's so hot in my chest, and I mean it. I mean, a lot of the products were developed through dreams. I'd find myself waking up at 2 a.m. and my mom would just hear me turn the kitchen upside down. So really, it's just that fire that's been helping me keep going. You know, even if I know I didn't sleep and I thought I'd sleep in, I would find myself waking up because there's just something in my head that needs to get out. So I think really that's just been my driving force. It needs to get out. It needs to get out. It's just coming in, needs to get out. So that's really what's been helping me just keep going. If I see something and I feel this, something just sparks in me, I need to let it out. Try not to look at the clock. I'm just like, we're going.
Let's just do the thing.
Let's just do the thing.
You know, being an entrepreneur is such a... my goodness, it's a blessing and a curse.
There's my curse. I have questions.
We need answers.
We need dark answers. Side is
we need answers, and it's not an easy journey, but it is one that is fulfilling. Because, like you said, you just tell yourself it just has to come out of me. It's like you don't even have a choice.
Exactly,
it's a calling. So, to other entrepreneurs that are venturing into a business, but more particular into the cosmetic space, what would be your advice?
We just had a product shoot yesterday with some of our interns, and I remember literally looking at them with like dark circles under my eyes saying, listen, unless God himself has come down and said, do it. Do not do it.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
It's a trap. Entrepreneurship can be the ghetto sometimes. But really, my advice would just honestly be really, really find a way to be more self-aware, because a lot of the journey, it's really, really personal. Number one, entrepreneurship, it's very personal. It's literally who you are. You know, you are a walking industry, a walking empire. So you really, really have to be mindful throughout the way, because now your relationships will be affected, your family bonds are affected, your whole life is affected, really. So an amazing trick that I learned, or that I was taught through a workshop I attended earlier this year, was there are 3 lenses that you just need to know about. These 3 lenses, and it will help you just ace through anything. So there are 3 lenses to use in life, in any department of your life. So there's the us lens, there's the you lens, and then there's the them lens. So the us lens is really... those are your tribe. It's usually the people that you vibe with. They just bring out this awesomeness in you, make you feel a warm and fuzzy. You guys connect. Usually it's the creatives. And then there's the you lens, where if I have to use myself, I'm a creative naturally. I love art and everything. But I find myself also being able to approach and talk to people in the medical field because of our medicinal-based properties in our product. So I can occasionally call them, like a very friendly acquaintanceship. And then there's the them lens. And those are usually the ones that you love from a distance, that make you feel weird and so forth. And sometimes those tend to be your own family, in fact, your own family and your own friends you grew up with.
Yeah.
So the moment you're able to understand that those three things exist in life, you now have to look at everyone in your space and you put them in accordingly.
Yeah.
And you'll find so much unnecessary beef disappearing, hatred, and just a lot of things.
And misalignment.
Yeah, you just kind of align it all that way. Then you focus on what makes you feel good, who to reach out to when need be, and then who to love from a distance.
So you put people in their proper
You put them in their
categories.
place.
Finally, I'm just here for the foot peel, but where can we find other beautiful Ilotu products?
Well, we are actually working on our comeback now. We've been
Okay.
idle for about a year just because of auditing processes and life. So at the moment, you can just stick to our social media pages because we'll be releasing all the information on where exactly to get our stuff. We have some new retail outlets now and a brand new location, and it's all part of the big reveal. So all I can say is just watch our IG, watch our Facebook,
And the handle is?
the handle is Ilotu_Cosmetics.
Okay, Ilotu_Cosmetics. Oh, Miguel is going to be launching, guys. Launch. Thank you so much, Mareka, for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
And I was just speaking to founder and CEO of Ilotu, Mareka Masule. So the handle is at Ilotu Cosmetics, at Ilotu _Cosmetics.
Expert advice on 99 FM Startup, proudly brought to you by Namibia Asset Management. Namibia Asset Management, our expertise, your advantage.